that we want to discuss because it's plenty today, pa.
In the north, who sees having children and Yahoo as an achievement?
Big one, for that matter.
When people are achieving things that will speak even when they are long gone, is to be gathering multitude all in the name of family.
The children are not deaf and dumb. They are not deaf and dumb. They can speak when I'm not around.
When we are talking about how the country will move forward, we are not talking about the family that will be adding more problem to the problem on ground. Look at our very good people in China. See how they have been able to arrange their country. Those are the people that we should be looking and be learning.
Is it no population that they have as their strength and their
That was then. Go and check the family structure of the people of China. You will know what I'm talking about.
Over 4 billion people in China.
You have not been there of lately.
Over 4 billion people in China.
You have not been there of lately. Go and see how their families are living. The smaller the family, the better they are living.
And the higher the population, the better for the country.
That is not why I am here. Thank you, Odise, for inviting me. My people, I greet you. This is the voice of the Honorable himself, the newly appointed Minister of Enjoyment and Special Advisor to the President on Owambe matters, even though he's not aware.
Thank God you talk
about. He's not aware does not mean he does not know. There's a difference between knowing and not aware.
Okay.
When you upgrade, you understand what I mean.
Okay.
Owoni Koko Agbabiaka is still my name, and I'm the proud grandson of the legend himself, Ogunlade Agbabiaka, the most respected man in the whole of Ogbomoso. And you can call me Omo Baba Mukomuko, because where there is celebration, where there is a shopping and shutting down, that is where you find me. Thank you very much, and I'm happy to be here.
You're welcome. You're welcome. On to you, my friend. The proud rich man that is rich but is not wealthy. Continue.
Before you start to introduce myself, somebody speak English. They say, we're not aware. Remind me of when I was doing my master's in US. If it were then, my professor will walk you out of the class.
Because of what?
Because you're trying to use a long statement to confuse us. You get the point now? Anyway, I still remain the only educated businessman all the way from Nnewi. You get it? High Chief Milewinlo Keys in Alibo. The man with a different business and different shop all over the world, including Kuala Lumpur. Don't forget that one. Very important. Even if I forget other shop, I don't forget Kuala Lumpur. You get why? That is just it for now. Let's move on.
So, thank you very much, Mr. Rich Man. There is difference between rich and wealth. You can be rich, but you might not be wealthy. But that is a topic for another day. And we're talking about the population of Nigeria, population of China. This issue of population is supposed to be a strength for a country, but only if you use it well. That is when population is going to be your strength. In fact, today, there is something that is celebrated all over the world that is called World Environmental Health Day 2023. And you know what we do to the environment is what the environment gives us back. If we are doing things that will affect global warming, I will cause global warming, and we are going to see the effect of global warming. And we are doing something that is eco-friendly. That is, we are doing things that is going to be good for the environment, for the air we breathe and the water we drink and every other thing, for the tree that we plant, and all of those things is going to come back to us. It's not any other person in another planet that is going to benefit from it. So that is why I say today it's very important for us to look at this issue that is called World Environmental Health Day 2023. What is even the issue about it? So that people will understand, and let's see how we can even improve our environment, our surrounding. World Environmental Health Day 2023 is we are going to look at the impact and also the environmental risk that it has on human life. And it's a day that is observed every 26th of September every year to mark a day dedicated to creating awareness about the impact of environmental health on human lives. The day is an occasion to recognize the impact of environmental factors on human beings and how a healthy environment is important for healthy living. Because many environmental factors like water pollution, air pollution and soil contamination, among others, can significantly impact the public health in a region or any country and even any area, just like area matters here. So these factors could be an outcome of human behavior or exploitation of nature. So it's important to recognize the importance of healthy environment. And you know, before you know where you are and where you are going to, you need to know where you are coming from. And that is why it's good for us to look at the history of this World Environmental Day. World Environmental Health Day was founded by the International Federation of Environmental Health, IFEH, in 2011 to focus on the importance of caring for the health of the environment. And the naturally built environment impacts our physical and mental health. According to the World Health Organization, WHO, they say healthier environment can be one of the most significant reasons behind preventing almost 1/4 of the global burden of diseases. Can you see? 1/4 of the global problem, that is disease, yama disease that is happening, is as a result of the environment that we live and how well the environment is. So we talk about killing air, climate cycle, adequate drinking water, sanitation and hygiene, safe use of chemicals, sound agricultural practices, health supportive cities, and a preserved nature are all the best practices for a healthy environment, which can lead to sound public health. And the primary reason for this day to be observed and celebrated is to spread awareness regarding environmental health and the various events associated with it. Various conferences and workshops are conducted in several universities and colleges and that raise awareness among the younger generation to understand the need and the requirement of tackling environmental issues and prevent them as well. Because if it's not okay for you to only know, if you know, then you have to know how to control it. If it happens, you prevent. Many events are organized to focus on the engaging the audience, just like Area Matters is doing today, in acts like environment protection drive and health camps. This helps to learn about the importance of environmental concern that play a vital role in public health. So that is why we are going to be opening our conversation today with this issue of public health, this environmental day that we are celebrating. Let people understand the importance of how this good air that we breathe in, how we should be able to have good drinking water, because this is something that it talk about me, it talk about you Atumba, it talk about you Kaida Nyamuri, and even the women, because everybody have to come together and play their own role in this matter. So now I want you to also put your mouth in this conversation, my friends, so that people will understand that we are here for them.
You know, you said something here that what you give is what you take. It's just like when you close the door and a mess. You have given the environment pollution, and there that you are now, you perceive it.
It's not only that one.
That is environment. Is that, excuse me.
Your
Is that not? It's not you give and you take.
It is your room. It is your room that you pollute. Not
even if it's not in your room now, as all of us are here now, if I give it now, as all of us will still take it, it's me that caused environmental pollution.
In fact, me and that your boy that you are helping, that AY Chuku, we went to eat it this morning. In fact, that tipper, that truck that is going to carry Ebola. In fact, the way he passed us, if you hear the smell, Oga, that is environmental pollution. That
is the problem. You know, if you travel to some of these countries we are travel to, they don't carry this thing during the daytime, and they don't even carry it with open van like that. It is sealed up. Even if they pass here now, you will not perceive it. You get the point now. But here now, it's like they don't even place value on people's life. They just do things anyhow. Sometimes even the backyard, the smell from the backyard, the gutter, can even cause malaria.
In fact, that is where the malaria.
That one, the malaria one you're talking about now is from mosquito. That is where mosquito glow up and come and bite.
So either gutter is their farm now. It's a mosquito farm.
Are you aware that in other places in this country now, the mosquito there, if they bite you, it will show mouth. But the one in Abuja, it's like it bite and you to now come with a treatment to bite you and treat that place. You will not even see any no mark.
Until after some time, when you pull
malaria now come. You know, when did this one bite me? But see these rich men, most of these politicians, when they travel abroad, they like that place. They will go and see that thing. But they cannot come back here and use our money to build it. Instead, they will go and use it and buy house there and be traveling to that place.
But let me even test your knowledge of staying in America. Are you aware that there is no malaria in America?
Yes, now. There is no malaria in America.
Why can't we have this kind of situation?
The reason why you cannot have malaria in America are plenty. Number one, are you aware that in a house where you put AC, mosquito cannot exist? Are you aware? If you own AC in your house now, mosquito enter there, it cannot stay. That is why when you are in the house, you can even on AC and you stay without covering your body. Mosquito will not even bite. Even fan, you put fan.
This is your theory. We need to put it on.
From that,
I do not believe.
You don't believe it.
I don't believe.
Okay,
let me believe this theory.
Are you aware? Are you aware that one? Are you aware that one? When you put the AC, the same way mosquito cannot enter, is the same way witch cannot come and place you. Number two is that mosquito they glow around the dirty environment. Now all those go to pack water one place. In the US now, it's not like that. You get it? So apart from the environment, the ecosystem there will not allow it to survive.
I hope you know what you are saying.
You don't know what I'm saying, Ekwa?
I say I hope you know what you are saying.
You will not understand now. It is not cow laying. Mosquito laying and cow laying are not the same thing. Mosquito cannot survive inside AC, especially when you put 2 horsepower or the standing one inside your room or your parlor. Any mosquito that enter there will catch pneumonia and die. You don't know?
Hey.
I go and try it now. Put AC.
I am hearing something that
put AC now. Put a mosquito
away from this chair that I'm sitting now.
Malamali,
Matumba,
when it comes to Moibo, expect the unexpected. Expect anything from him, and he will always like to back it up with when I was in their blood. As if in their blood things does not happen the way we know. But that is not even my concern, no. Whether it is happening in America or it is happening in
very soon, what I want to even do at Tumba this man, I want to start asking for his classmate in that abroad.
That is very good. All those his professor.
I want to know who are your classmates in that America.
A lecturer that is always saying that what people like to want to know. But
you know Chimamanda.
In the place where I come from,
you know Chimamanda Adichie. We are in the same street.
Street is different from class.
You know me now.
In my place, there's something that we always love to say. Ashima pei koti coin. Do you know what that means?
That sounds like
it
insult.
Means that no, rather it is not an insult. It means when it is your turn, people drag you out. Now it's not your turn. Just be say what you want to say. When the time comes, you will defend all the things you have been saying. But away from that, still on the environmental issue and looking at the head of the people of Abuja and Nigeria at large. Do you know that some few years ago, I remember when was I was a soldier or what was I? That one is another discussion for another day. That Nigeria had to overtake Indian. That we became 5 times the largest pollution country in the world. Some few years ago, due to open defecation, indiscrimination of throwing baje inside the gutter, and even back of the house on the street, you see somebody with a finish eating banana and throw it over the window in a moving car. When it comes to even disposing refuse, we are number 1. You just see somebody like Malamali, permit me to say, your people will just enter one place and just remove their sokoto, and before you know, Ibra, they are throwing and things that is inside their belly up and down. And if you even see some men even in this Abuja who just remove their local government chairman council and begin to water the whole water everywhere, all of this thing is environmental pollution. You look at how we have become to be. We are bigger and larger in Africa and in terms of environmental pollution. You look at Abuja as a city center. How many mobile toilets do we have?
Atumba, you are going to shake the table. I will allow you to continue.
This table I want to scatter it.
Yes, I will allow you to continue.
Even though we are part of the government, there are somebody that is his land that is his problem. We are coming back to him.
For a very quick commercial break. When we come back, we are going to continue because that issue of a mobile toilet that you talk is very good, because we are going to start mentioning the name of agencies. We are going to mention Ruwasa. We are going to mention Abuja Environmental Protection Board. All of them we are going to mention them. FCTA or FCD, all of
so
them.
So that's okay. Okay, when we come back,
let's when we come back, and we are going to open the phone line when we come back, so that people in Abuja can call and choke their mouth in this conversation.
Connect with the live studio. Press 0700 010 961 961. Thank you for calling Voice of the People Radio. Please hold while we connect you.
Microphone check 1 2 1 2. Now you have a voice 1 2 1 2. Cause everybody talking 96.1. Hold up, what's up? 96.1. Don't break the voice.
Thank you for choosing Voice of the People FM.
Yeah, VIP TV. VIP TV. Yeah, VIP TV. VIP TV.
We have been serving you hot and fresh content on the radio, and you have been loving it. Now we're taking it further. Catch us live on YouTube at VOP TV for all the juicy content you can't resist. Talk shows, exclusive interviews, news, lifestyle, and more. It's all about you. VOP TV, show up, speak up.
The award-winning pizza in the US is now here in Nigeria. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Romeo, the pizza champions, and cold berry ice cream. Ice in every school. Visit any of our outlets and feel the rich taste from the pizza champions and cold berry ice cream. At number 4, Obomoso Street, Area 8, Geriki, Abuja, or 3rd Avenue, Guaripa, Abuja, or Federal Housing Estate, Phase 2, Lube, Abuja. Call 0908-831-5906 or 0908-831-5908 or 0909-238-9861. Check us out on Instagram and Twitter at rumourspizza.ng. Website www.rumourspizza.ng. Follow you, the pizza champions. Are you aware that Iruka Online Limited installed and designed a 100,000 capacity church building? Oh yeah, we are the sole distributors of global leading brands all over the world, such as Wafte Line Array, speakers and digital amplifiers, Preseno's digital mixers and studio equipment, Coswell workstations and keyboards, Fender guitars, Mapex drums, Ashdown bass combos, just to mention but a few. We offer flexible payment plan handled by our financial department with 24/7 customer care support system. You can visit our website on www.iruka.com to avoid buying fake products. You can also visit our showroom at number 36 Lagos International Airport Road beside Golden Tulip Hotel. Iruka, never settle for less. Are you traveling to Lagos and desire a perfect getaway?
Look no further than the luxurious accommodations at Airport Golden Tulip Hotel, number 42 Murtala Mohammed International Road, Lagos.
Relax and unwind in our beautiful appointed rooms, featuring all the amenities you need for a comfortable stay.
Now, whether you are traveling for business or pleasure, our attentive staff is here to ensure that your every need is met. We also offer complimentary pickup and drop from the Lagos airport.
Why not take advantage of our state-of-the-art fitness center, outdoor pool, and enjoy a delicious meal at our on-site restaurant?
With stunning views, world-class service, and a prime location, Airport Golden Tulip Hotel is the perfect choice for your next vacation or business trip.
So why wait? Book your stay today and experience the ultimate in comfort and luxury at Airport Golden Tulip Hotel.
For bookings and reservations, please call 0815-8003-333 or 0815-7003-333. You can visit our website at airportgoldentuliphotel.com.
Airport Golden Tulip Hotel, where luxury meets comfort.
Believe me.
Welcome back, Barka da zuwa. Welcome back. You are still listening to Voice of the People 96.1 FM Abuja, and we are here on Area Matters with my friend Atumba and the proud rich man Miren Wiro in Kizizi. That you call himself. Why are you laughing now? I'm trying to be a one Nigeria.
When you talk that in Kizizi, you need to put your hand up like this.
I will not put any hand
up.
What was that? You want to use me for ritual?
No.
You cannot use me for ritual.
So that you are demonstrating what you are saying.
No,
so I cannot raise my hand. Saying another thing.
I don't want to raise my hand. At the end of the day, I will look for something in my body. I will not see it.
Exactly.
No, see, I am not flammable much.
Exactly.
I'm not flammable much.
It has nothing to do with where you came from. It
So,
has everything to do with who you are.
They will check
How
your hand.
can you raise your hand in the air for something you do not know? Wisdom will only take you to the right place. You cannot be living in ignorance.
Will disappear.
That is not true.
Even if they don't even have money, they will still want to use the lesson for just
everybody
small
knows that from the side of the world, anything you do is tied to the other side of life.
I decide to do ritual.
Don't let this man bamboozle you.
That will make a big money.
Don't let this man bamboozle you.
Now, before you people will start exchanging bulo, calm down first.
This one, I will just remove his teeth.
Atumba, calm down.
During my days when I was a boxer, go and ask of me. Go and ask of me. I can be very calm. I can be very agile like a monkey.
You make me remember one video that I saw. All this northern Nigeria UFC. You know we have UFC in northern Nigeria.
They don't know.
Chipade Kuala. If they do one blow, you will seven die.
Even my side we have it. You know what we call it? Kidibo. If we raise you up and show you to a little marriage, by the time we bring you down, your life will never remain the same. Don't let me show Moibo. Don't let me show you who he
is. It's not going to happen here. Not in my house.
I will beat him and beat his bouncer.
One of my personal security.
I will beat him and beat his
my personal security is ex-US Navy. Ex-US Navy. I know how much I pay him in dollars. If I want to kill this one now, I hand him over to the US person.
No killing here. No killing here.
I don't call anybody.
Atumba, wait.
Can you see the size of my house?
You people should calm down.
1 blow and 7 die.
You people should calm down.
I will send him to his ancestors. He doesn't know me.
Wait now.
Who is UFC?
Let's not divert.
Can we just do small something?
Let's not divert.
Let us just do small something. We are talking about environmental physicality.
We are going to continue our talk about environmental, and Atumba was saying something, and now Atumba is trying to become a UFC or Gidibo or UFC or Israel Adesanyani. I don't even understand. So now what we are going to talk is, Atumba, you are going to continue your conversation about the issue of environment, public toilet and what have you, and sanitation and water and Mpapi. Did I say Mpapi?
Yeah,
no, Atumba is slip of tongue. It's slip of tongue.
We will go
I did not mention Mpapi.
Are you afraid of them?
Atumba, I did not mention Mpapi.
I will tell you what is going on there.
It's Mpapi in this Abuja.
Mpapi, of course, is in Abuja now.
Atumba, continue. Let's hear you,
Atumba. Sound like
earlier
where poor people stay. I don't know. Why is it sounding local? It's sounding cheap.
Okay. They will block road. You cannot go to Metema.
It's sounding cheap in my ear.
Me, I don't want to talk. Atumba, let's
I am here, but it is him that said it. Very good. Talking about the issue in Abuja. When it comes to even open defecation, some people will enter inside the bush, and before you know, they are doing short put. The military, yes,
this one that you should put very well like this. You know, there is your people are used to short put.
Everybody is used to eat, especially the people from the east.
You are talking out of experience.
Those ones that during their time and their places they do not have land. If you like, you can laugh. I will continue to say the truth. They would also put their sokoto and throw the thing inside the polythene bag and nylon bag, and before you know, something is flying in the upper boot.
This thing, there is no how you can explain this thing well without being involved.
Experience and teaching and exposure can make a man to be what he is not.
Experience is the best teacher.
Especially when you are in the know. There are so many times you have catched the Omoibo people that you know their place they don't have land. They don't have land at all. Every small doing piece of land they will push up, they will put house and no well. Go to their place they don't have water. You have to dig and dig and before you know you are bringing in dirty yamoyamo. They don't have land. But come to Ogbomoso, a place of land, and that is not even the issue. Now the issue is we have the Ministry of Water Resources. We have the Ministry of Health. We have the Ministry of Environment. And all these ministries together, what are they doing in Abuja? Looking at Abuja as a case study. Before we go to... I want to go to the east, but there's nothing there.
Let's concentrate
There's
on Abuja
nothing
first.
there.
Let's finish. They say
I wish I
charity
can
begins
go
at
over
home.
Let us finish with the people of Abuja. We have tried to even open what we call the wet. That is a water easy toilet. Do you know that?
Please continue.
Wet is a kind of a mobile toilet that even with a little or no water, your what is it called, sir? Your waste, that is the human waste from your body, can easily move and nobody will know. Our people in the other side of the world that we are looking up to and trying to be a better country, that is what they are doing. This is where Abuja as the federal capital territory should be looking up to. As we are celebrating the World Environmental Day, that should be the case study. There are communities, there are places, there are cities in Abuja that environmental pollution is what they have embraced to become part of their family member. On the road you will see a woman who just carry the baby and the baby is throwing some things on the road. You will see pampers, you will see even the thing that the woman used to remove from their body every month. You will be seeing it flying even inside the gutter and blocking waterways. Thank God the rain is gradually going and we'll be entering the season of dry season, that is Harmattan. And that is where the issue of this environment wahala will come. But we are praying that the government of Abuja should sit up and do the needful. Leave land alone for now and focus on what is our focus. I rest my case for
now. First of all, you know, because of the kind of the work I do, I employ heavily. And if you visit a person from that western part of this country, sometimes even if you play your body spray and go there, the body spray will disappear when you go there and come out.
How? What do you mean?
Yeah, when you visit somebody from the west of Nigeria, when you enter their house and spend like 30 minutes, even if you like, bath perfume, bath it now with buckets, you enter there and come out. There's this environmental inhaling pollution.
So, environmental inhaling pollution.
Exactly.
When a man wants to bamboozle with information that is not true, they will start to be inventing terms that does not exist.
It's confusing.
You know, there is
Can we focus on the issue? I want to focus on the place.
I want him to finish it.
There is difference.
Because I know it's
provide evidence. We are here.
He's already
confused. You see the problem. There is difference between aloma, odor, and cement. You get the point now. Now, anybody that is already used to cement does not see any environmental pollution as a problem. It's like a normal thing for them. You get the point now. When somebody can, you know, sometimes because you are blaming government, it's not only the problem. Are you aware that sometimes you enter public bus, you will prefer that you are arrested and put in Kuje? Pleasing. Because of armpit. You're not to perceive armpit that you feel like they put you tear gas. That one, is it the government problem? You come and tell government to come and bath somebody now in house, bath you. After bathing you, you should lob something. If you don't have a roll-on to lob, now lob comfort. Or lob air freshener. Use it and bath. Put it inside your water. You get it? So that when you come out to where people are, now you will not suffocate somebody. And that one again is a matter order. They will not come and say, nah, come, I want to tell you something. You cannot stay far. You know you have matter order. You want to come and tell me something very close. You want to give me close-range bullets.
But is it
also environmental?
This is a matter of body odor and mouth odor. Is it that people will get and they don't know say they get them?
Yeah, that is the problem. When you are used to it, just like when you are used to not having lights in your house, you can stay normal. You don't feel it.
So now it's okay if you have a parent now and or you see somebody that is have you perceive you have mouth odor or body odor. Can you tell him that Oga, you know, he should not? People can best if you tell them.
It depends on the kind of friend. If you're my junior friend, now I'll tell you.
If you are senior friend, go.
If my senior friend, it's either I avoid you or I use it as a gift. I buy you perfume. You get the point now. I buy you air freshener, buy you all those things. If I visit you and you cannot bleed well in your house as a bed, if I come in again, I buy air freshener, I buy comfort. I use my hand and pour it for my life's sake, because I now want to come there again. Let me not come and be that if I want to die, they come and light nonsense on my belly poster that I die out of suffocation of odor. So it's not everything you blame government. You can blame government about the dustbin they pour everywhere. Even in the dustbin, government will provide the box that concom. People will still come and see the concom and throw their own dustbin on the ground.
But at times the concom is going to pile up and the government will not come and pack it. And that is why I say I want to call AEBP. Because you go to different places here in Abuja, you will see that those containers that they keep for either market or roadside is piled up. But these people will not come and pack it, and especially now that we're in rainy season.
Use the one that is here.
It's very small. If you just put something now, rain come fall 2-3 days, you will begin the smell, and
this
people will be
affected. This one here in front of this our street here, it's empty. It's very empty. But to go there now, dustbin is on the ground. It's human being that have network on the plane that drop it on the ground. Then you now pass and now come and blame, this government is not doing well. Now they will come to your house and help you and go and throw away dustbin. Some people will from their house, they just walk on the load and throw it inside gutter. That whole thing you put in the gutter, when rain fall, is going somewhere.
So say
it's not disappear. To go somewhere. And that somewhere is going in that person's area. Then when you go to that person's area, that your gutter now, the water is supposed to pass now, that one will now go and block the water. The water will not pass, the water will now overflow and enter your house.
Even if you even pass and go to the last place, it's going to maybe some stream, and that stream might be some people in one village source of drinking water. That is it has a very long chain. The movement is very long.
Even if I know that some mami water are benefiting from it, they chop from that.
I don't know where you are getting all of this your information from.
All this theory that is not connected.
This theory, I don't understand where I getting it from.
We are talking about the water and the environment that is bad, and he's talking about mami water.
Where do you think mami water chop their food from? If not the one with low in this thing.
Are they eating food?
They don't. How do they glow?
I don't know. I'm asking you. They eat food.
They chop food now.
No,
when you hear spiritual wise,
you know why I'm asking this man is because when you are giving explanation with details, you know that person has experience in that place. And when we talk that this man have money that we don't know the source of the money, and now he's trying to explain how mami water is and how mami water grow. This is telling you how his money is growing.
I told you I have my PhD.
That is money or something.
It's not true. I
have
my PhD in international relations.
See whatever you are saying. It's even related with mami water. Internationally.
I have my PhD in international relations. Now, how to relate with others, living things and non-living things. They are all in their own nation. So, any matter that has to do with one nation and that nation is international. You get the point now?
I don't get what.
Now, all those things, if you want to throw something like you want to pour water in the gutter, you can pour water. But when you tie the water in the waterproof and pour it, you have packaged the water separately to go and cause problem. And sometimes you package something and waterproof and throw it in the bush. That you know that waterproof does not rot. Now when you go and do cultivation in that area and plant something, that waterproof now will not allow that thing to penetrate the soil. Meanwhile you have a cause problem. you have used waterproof now to do another thing, maybe recycle. You get it? So if you go and finish a washing fish, all those things that come out from the fish, you can pour it like that, and either you separate it and throw water and throw that one separate.
In fact, now you are even making me to even say something about what is happening in our society. This issue of waterproof that you are mentioning, some call it plastic bag or nylon bag, but the common name that we know it is leather bag. That is a common name that we know it, leather bag. But before I talk about leather bag, let's open the phone line so that people will call and also choke their mouth in this conversation. The number to call us in the studio is 070 0010 961 961. I will call the number again. 070 0010 961 961. That is the number you can call us and be part of this conversation. If you have something you want to say about the environment, what is happening in Abuja presently, if the poto that is in your area, or the dustbin that they are not coming to park, or people are throwing dustbin anyhow, or what you think that you can do or people can do to have a better environment for you and I to survive well, to not to take, what do you call it, to contact disease, especially our drinking water, and the rate of mosquito bite that is causing malaria, poor water is causing cholera, and people destroy our environment. Please call the studio number. You can call normal call, or you send them for message, or you can even use the WhatsApp. If you call us through WhatsApp, you can get to us in the studio, or you drop your voice note on WhatsApp, or you drop your WhatsApp message. We are going to read your message if you send it. We are waiting for your call, please. I was saying something. What was I even saying, Atumba? Remind me, please.
That what we are facing, talking
about leather bag. You discover that our people now, if you go to market, you buy meat 1,000, they put them for black leather, they tie them, they carry another leather, they put them inside. You go buy tatashe 200 naira, they carry leather bag, put it inside, tie it, and carry another extra leather, put it inside. Before, if you see somebody will come back from market, you have more than 10-15 leather bag. In fact, it is weird. I will say, double the leather now. You know this leather is not good. Double the leather. Instead of looking for one big leather so that you gather everything inside, you keep on saying double the leather for me. You come back house with plenty leather, and that leather is going to add to this pollution that we are talking about, because leather doesn't decompose. It will stay for 200 years and even more without decomposing. So it is those ones that are causing the problem. That is why when you are saying if you carry leather to your farm now, you go and you are farming, it will not decay, because even no matter how many years it stay under the ground, if you go, you carry hoe and you are tilting the ground, you discover that you hear one kind sound, because even the hoe will not penetrate. That leather will give it burst up. You have to use your hand to remove the leather for you to understand how leather is. And even if you come and pack it in your house and say, me, I'm going to be using this leather now, at least if I want to put something, I'll put and go, it's going to invite cockroach to your house. People don't even know. If you pack leather plenty in your house, say you hide it inside drawer, inside your wardrobe, so that you'll be using it one after the other, it's going to invite cockroach to your house.
Not a cockroach itself. How do they even start?
Who knows the answer? Okay, they're disturbing you.
No, like I think deep. Because I visited one man one time. We are still talking.
Don't mind him, this man. No.
We are still talking. If you see cockroach.
Me, I know. When somebody is trying to say what is happening in his house, me, I know. And
say that is one of the people that trade in cockroach in his shops. Go to his shop, you be gathering nylon. Even the things that they will come to his shop, instead of him to throw the nylon away, that they will use to wrap something, he will go and keep it.
Do you know why
And in the shop is cockroach everywhere.
There is this lot I saw in
if you go to developed country, that is why you see them, they are selling their things inside envelope.
Thank you very much.
You go to supermarket or you buy vegetable, but they put it inside envelope because paper they can recycle it immediately, and you know that one it can decompose. Is decay, no problem.
Even when you buy shin, you buy burger, you buy water,
it's inside
the paper bag.
Did I say you buy water? They put inside paper.
Who say water?
Okay, I say let me be sure if they put water.
It's like the mama water paper try to
but the thing is, even juice. This one that we go and buy tomato, they put say tin tomato. Have you seen that thing in the farm? That's it. That's come they used to do tin tomato. See it in the farm. It's another anwan means it does not join the soil to the kind.
Amakuma, even though there is what we can also derive from all this recycling, but there is great opportunity, multi-million dollar opportunity in recycling, and that is one area that in this country we are not really utilizing. We have to open our eyes to the issue of recycling, because there are a lot of things. Most of these things that we throw and become problem to our environment, actually in developed countries they recycle them and they make good money, and those things are going to be used to create another new product with. But we have not gotten to that stage.
It's gradually going to go there.
Atumba, we will go
We
now.
are going to go from halfway. Crude oil, that is the money. They are talking about gold, they are talking about mining, they are talking about recycling.
Atumba.
Who told you that the government of the day is interested in wasting our time in recycling?
Atumba,
What has spoiled?
we are going to recycle. We are going to recycle in this country.
We are going to the north to go and find crude oil.
The only thing that
we are coming to the
we
east
can
to
recycle,
find crude oil.
the only thing we can recycle
That
well in this country is politicians. They recycle them from governor to House of Senate, from there to minister, from there to president, from there you come out again, you will now become ambassador. From there, we just recycle. That is the only thing we recycle.
But we
and it is part of our environmental pollution.
It can never be like that.
It's environmental pollution.
Do you want to throw away the elders of the politics that run the country?
Do you know that the problem we have in this country?
You need experience.
They say what an elder. See, sitting down. Now, even if you stand up, you will not see.
Even if you climb Iroko tree,
even that's what they used to say.
That is an age
but are you aware
that will never change.
That a traveler is more experienced than a man who is just one side?
It depends where you travel to.
Anywhere you travel to, even if I travel now from here now to Ochun, can come back and tell my father, nah, if you have not been to Ochun before, this is what happens in Ochun. I am more educated about that area than him.
That is why Malam Bature, Oyibo white man, he say traveling is a part of education.
Thank you. So when elders will come and tell us that what they see down to see, it is in an analog stage. That is why then you want to travel, you carry horse and you say you are wise. But now before you and your horse will reach bus stop, private jet have gone and come back. You are sitting down to see your own. But these small boys now have climbed up. They have gone and come back. They are still here telling us story. Are you aware that these people now, the analog sense, they are using to follow this thing? Some of this our generation sabi this thing, but don't want to give us an opportunity to do it. You get the point now? Anybody?
But before you go for that, let's pick this call. Mr. We have a call.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Paul. I hope you are fine today.
Yes, I'm very fine.
Thank you, Paul. Let's hear you.
Yes, thank you very much for all you do for Abuja. The issues of Abuja, you cannot talk about it sitting down.
So you need to sit down.
Honestly, you cannot talk about the issues of Abuja sitting down. I'm a boat driver. I go about almost everywhere in Abuja. And environmental degradation is one thing you cannot stop talking about in Abuja. Very, very close to us here in Mabushi, where you have Ministry of Works. The villages around Mabushi, if you enter, you will think it's one remote village somewhere in one state I would not like to mention. The heap of deaths and the water coming out from the deaths alone can break out a certain disease in Abuja alone. And we are talking about environmental health where you have all this around. If you know this flyover around the Ministry of Work and where you have the Ministry of Environment, that place is headquarters for open defecation. If rain falls, yes, if rain falls and you pass there, God save your health.
Oh Lord,
I'm telling you.
This is what
if not of recent when they started building small toilets around Abuja, Abuja is messed up. Is it drainages you want to talk about? Most drainages in Abuja are blocked. These women that do sweeping of the road, they sweep these things into those manholes, and that is why when it rains, there is flash flood everywhere. I don't know what AEPB is doing about that. Water again in Abuja is another problem. There is no water in Abuja. if you are not living in Asokoro or Metama, water is luxury to you. Please, these are the things we want Wike to look at, not saying that people house will go down. I'll keep saying it. These are the issues Wike should address. When he addresses all these issues, then he can start looking at how to take houses away that are not in the master plan. The health of the people matters most. Because if there's a breakdown of health order in Abuja, I can tell you, the hospitals cannot handle it. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Paul. We appreciate your contribution. Even though on the part of the water issue in Abuja, the Minister of FCT, Oseni Wike, have visited Usman Dam. And he has to talk a lot. He has told the contractors that this thing we are going to start afresh, because this is not the standard of what we should be having in the Federal Capital Territory. Because the previous administration say this is emergency that it has passed 1 year. Is it emergency again? He said no, it's not emergency. So work is going to be done in terms of Usman Dam, and I believe the issue of water in the FCT is going to see an improvement. I'm not a spokesperson, but as a media person, I am seeing it and I'm going to talk about it. But other area, in fact, this area of women sweeping, please, mama, those of you especially that are sweeping early in the morning if we are coming to work, because me, I used to see them, I used to come to work 5:30 in the morning, so I used to see these women sweeping the main road. And unfortunately, that what Mr. Paul is saying is true. They will sweep and push only the tea into the manhole, especially those places that the places are open, that they don't have cover. That is what they used to do, and they will be thinking that water will come and carry it. But I believe the AAPB should be able to provide within trekking distance for them where they will pack the tea after sweeping and go and put it there, so that at the end of the day, or if it is after 2-3 or days, the big motor will come and be moving after one after the other to pack them and put them into the big motor. It's quite unfortunate. And for the people who are eating and throwing through the window, that they will say, why are you throwing this dirty banana peel or this nylon here or this can? You say, those women, if you know throw this dirty, how they want to take sweep? Say that they pay them, make they sweep. Oh God, that is not the answer, pa. It's very wrong, pa. It's very wrong, because that is what is happening.
That is witchcraft.
People are saying like that.
It's witchcraft.
That's why they are paying them now for them to sweep. It's very wrong. Please, let's understand that our environment is one of the biggest places that we have to keep clean, because at times we don't value we don't value good health until when we fall sick. That is when we understand that in fact, God, I can do anything if I'm going to be healed. That time everybody will turn back to God, ba. Even the people that don't believe in God, that time they will turn back to God because of sickness, and they don't know that most of this sickness is contributed because of what we do to the environment.
I have a question.
Please don't take us to water.
No, it's just around Mami water now.
So you see it, Madam Ali, you can answer
that manhole that these people are putting sand inside. So I want to ask, when they constructed that road, they put the cover?
Yes, now.
Which people remove the cover? Let
me tell you something. One of the issue around the cover, one is that those people, they call themselves Babambola, those criminal. Not all of them are criminal, but most of them are criminal. You understand? They will go and steal the manhole and go and sell it. And the other one is that it is the environmental people that if they come to do work, they will open it and leave it open, because there are some that if you move, you will see the cover, especially those big ones. You will see the cover there. They shift it by the side. It's not there, and you see the hole very deeper. It's going to be even scare you at times if you look at it. Especially me, I'm scared if somebody will come and pull inside at night, ma. Because there is one along this Jabi Airport Junction for Jabi Lake Junction there for on your way to Life Camp, and if you even pass that junction, they're going to Airport Junction. You see another big one here. There is that hole. It's open. If you come in the night, go for it, somebody can pull inside you, and it's going to be a problem. So I think there is high time for the authority to really look at this issue of manhole. Please provide the cover. A FCT minister provide the cover. FCTA, AEBP, and whosoever that is concerned of that thing. Do me reward as a kia chiki. Go and provide the cover. Make sure that all those places are covered. Because if they are covered well, even the women that are pushing the tea and sand inside, they will not be able to push because
problem.
It is covered.
Because me, I'm thinking if you put cover on top, it's supposed to have a screw or something to tie it.
No, the thing is heavy now. If you put it, boom, 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 you go enter and lap there. That you cannot even raise it.
It does
It's
need
supposed to have
this.
either something again like to tight it, just in case. And that's tighter, so that thing, that's a lock. Yeah?
Do you know why this man is talking like that? He's trying to protect his investment. You know, he's as a typical businessman. Any investment that you do, you want to protect his investment. I understand, but it's very good. But I understand where you are coming from. But
As long
it's
as
good.
it is good, we still need to be very
You see
objective.
the problem here is
What is it? Mine.
I don't like long investments. When I invest, I want it to be there. Now, when you have invest now, and you want to do that to haul and cover it, let it have a boat, and that the head of that boat should not carry the normal flat or star head that you use any kind of screwdriver to open. You can have a hexagon head that you have a special key. That key is like a ball.
L key.
Thank you. Without that one, you cannot open it. So when you now go to go and thief it, you will be there that you are losing it. By the time you bend down to lose it like a tele, you need to go and till it yourself of waist pain.
In fact, some of those ones, you should need something like industrial equipment before you be able to
Thank
use
you.
it. Because if it is industrial, you know, it's not babambola that can come and carry
That
it.
means if one loss, you already know that there is no how that the one big company is not involved. It's just like when there is a shootout, you catch a bullet. If you look at the bullet, you can say this one is military, this one is police. Out of the you don't know that in the US they can trace bullets to the police that shoot it.
The type of gun, that is true.
They can even trace the type of gun. So this one is not a normal gun. The person that carries this one to come and shoot here, they must be professional. You get the point now. This is reminding me of during the war.
With the proliferation of firearm everywhere.
Each of those bullets.
Civilian are using police gun.
Yeah, we are the bullets now.
Gun. So how can you trace?
That will trace them.
That's what I'm saying.
Like
in a civilized country,
you
know that each of those bullets have a number. You don't know that those things can come have a serial number.
You talk about Nigeria, Oga.
It's not when you talk about a big thing you come and become big. Before we are used to Volkswagen, now we drive Range Rover. It's not a gloat.
Me, I want to drive Innocent.
See, it's still they have a very good car too. I have one Innocent, very nice one. You get the point now. So now, if we in Nigeria now start looking at this thing to be very important, it's just like when our people go to foreign country, they don't drive speed. Yeah, we are.
Drive speed, they will give you ticket.
And you also aware they don't blow horn anyhow. They blow pay up and down. And yes, sir, where they don't come out on the road and bring out their staff of office
in part,
to urinate.
This issue of pom that we are talking about, if you want to know, this thing is happening in Abuja very well. You get to a traffic light. Traffic sign is giving you red. It's topical. By the time you give green, somebody that is from the back, you begin to blow on. If they see say another motor there pronto, you never move, but now already back. Oga, play now. You want if you are in a hurry, play. Develop wing and play.
And they
just wait. People are not even patient in this days.
You see, two Nigerians will see themselves. You use the horn, and you are disturbing people.
Please, I want you to tell me something about this issue of Enugu, because we are talking about environment. I saw something on the news that bridge is collapsed for Enugu, and if you see the video, people are stranded. A lot of long queue of motor chicks, they just park, and I don't know what is going on there.
You see the difference between proaction and reaction.
Proactive.
When you are active, it's not action.
Speak the way you know. Please, thank you, Atumba. God bless you.
Leave him alone.
So
don't try to
speak the way you know. Speak the way you know.
There is difference between proaction.
Don't go there. Just talk.
And reaction.
No, just to talk what you want.
Okay. Now, when something want to spoil, we don't like a preventive mechanism in this country. We like a collective mechanism. When it have a spoil, they now start doing a emergency board. You get the point now. That is why even in the police they have a anti-cultism, but they should have something that will prevent you from even entering the crime in the first place. But they don't have it. But what they have is to counter the crime when you have committed it.
That is the problem with us in Nigeria.
It's the problem we are saying here.
Yeah,
now.
we don't go to the root cause of the problem. We just wait when the problem happen. Then want to suppress the problem. And if we don't go to the mother of the problem, the root cause of the problem, it will continue to give birth to more children. You will fight this one today, another one will be born tomorrow. You kill this one today, another one will born tomorrow. That is how it.
Just like when you have a cheating wife. Yeah, you go and you catch your wife with one man, you kill the man. You still need to keep more bullets because you have more men to okay. Because the main problem is the one that is cheating, not the men that are coming.
But I hope you are not going to kill him.
I'm just telling you what will happen between me and her is personal.
Let's talk about Enugu.
Now the village now, I've been dancing. That governor now that come out now, be looking at it now. Let it say not fall before I come out. You look at it and leave it there.
And people are passing the bridge.
And it is dancing, small.
You
get the point now. And that area is where you see heavy duty truck. Even
I say that's the road that lead to Patakwalko.
Yes, now. And that road is very close to NNPC. They are big police station in Enugu. Yeah, that means big fuel trailer pass there. So imagine now when that thing fall, if it is a night and one big trailer loaded and was passing there. And now fall in the night, and the fuel and now flow low with water because that on that there is water passes small, and now low with water and enter somewhere, and person now finish smoking cigar and now drop it. By now we perceiving suya from Enugu, plenty suya because both human being and animal suya will be smelling from that side. Now they have gone to put a barricade. They are going to put barricade. Meanwhile, you have a way to prevent it since. And there are other places like that too in that state. And up till now, the governor have not started doing anything. If you check Abia State is now after working small. But the one of Enugu is still snapping picture. And
maybe celebrating.
I want to celebrate 100 days
celebrating tribunal victory.
Tribunal victory is not when you win well. You celebrate. If you don't have conscience, then you need to receive class.
But wait, is that road a federal road or state government road?
It is a federal state.
It's a federal road first.
It is a federal state road. You get the why I call it federal state road. Even if it's a federal road, the road that link two different states. The place where that thing is inside the town. You get the point now? It's inside town, and that place is a commercial area. It's just in front of artisan market. Okay. You get it? Where business is going on. People are coming to do buying and selling. In the front side, you have tanker park, filling station, and other things. You want to wait for the president to come and fix your town. If the load is in S place, if this village now is in S place, you can now go and relax and say federal government should come and touch it. But it's inside your town. You not to wait like that. Now, what is the work of the government in the first place? Is it to wait for allocation? So it have happened, and we thank God that no life was lost.
Thank God. That's the biggest.
And thank God that the motor that fall inside is a big one. I think it is a small motor. Forget it. By now we're looking for the family of the people to settle.
God forbid. We thank God, Sha. We thank God, Sha. Thank you very much for that update.
But then, as it has happened, we still need to call on our state governors and also the federal minister of works. That it has happened in Enugu does not mean that other places that something like this is not going to happen. This is a wake-up call. It is a clarion call. It is a call that we need to get up and start to look at other roads, another bridge to prevent something like this from happening. Just like Omoibo has explained, it is a road that leads to a market. And when the economic activities of people in that area have decided to stop due to bad road, there will be trouble. There will be hunger, there will be a lot of wahala in that region. And Shubon, we need to stand up and begin to do the right thing. Let us not wait for a bridge to fall. Let us not wait for a road to tear. Let us not wait for something bad to happen before we stand up and start speaking. And then the people will say, this governor is speaking, is doing well. As much as that one is good, let us begin to prevent things like this. And what is enough for he that is wise.
Hi, thank you very much, my good friends Atumba and Miriam Wiro. I really appreciate you all for coming to my house, and we have talked about this issue of environment in the federal capital territory, and we have even traveled far to go to Enugu and see how we can contribute our own quota. So please, we are calling on all Abuja residents listening to us. Our environment is here for us, and our action is what shapes the environment. Please, let's do what is environmentally friendly. If you have the opportunity to plant a tree today, please do, because the people that are speaking big grammar like the Chinwe blessing that will tell you that the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago, and the next best time to plant a tree is now. So if you have the opportunity, please plant a tree. Because
it's not when you have a land you want to plant a tree. Did you have a land? Does she have a land?
Are you saying Chiwe doesn't have a land?
And does she have a land to plant a tree?
Do you know the money?
Does she have this CFO?
Do you know the money is private?
Does she have this land papers to go?
It's private jet that she entered to come back to Abuja today. If you don't know, please Chiwe, where are you? Come and tell him. It's a private jet.
It's a private jet. It's a private jet.
It's a private jet.
You wait, let me explain the private jet.
That Chiwe used to come to
Abuja. You know that back of groundnut that they used to fly.
Yes.
That is the private jet.
You know when I talk about spiritual wife, I didn't show you the picture. Look at the picture now.
You see, I don't like to talk much, but I can allow Chief to say what he would say. But I mean, Otumba, I literally just bought you a car last week. And you think it's land I can't afford. I blessed your account with a prayer point. You are still shouting.
My kidney.
When I was coming, I spoke with one of your boys downstairs. And they told me that you are trying to commission one of your projects. Don't worry, I dropped a check with him. When you go downstairs, you see it. I don't know why you're shouting about land.
I did not feel it, because any money that entered my account, I did not receive alert.
You don't. I said I dropped a check. You see, he's used to people transferring money to him.
I did not.
You see,
that is why I say.
You see, when you want to give, you cannot collect money from drum. You collect water from drum.
Chief,
and pour inside.
I'm not trying to rescue you from poverty.
That's my boy's money. That's my boy's check.
No,
it's not to me.
I dropped a check for you.
If the money is big enough to give to somebody like me, he gives it to me direct.
Chief,
and it's a business.
It's not money.
Chief,
it's not money.
Chief, call your boys.
It's you that
what is your problem?
Because I don't know why.
How much is money?
I don't know why you would keep undermining my authority.
How much is money?
When you are true, I have a special package for you.
Now we are talking. And next time, let's not undermine me simply because what is land?
All this thing, yeah.
If you make me angry now, we open the phone lines and I dash land.
This is small girls with big guns.
You are doing well.
If it's not the money,
I am the big girl of your girlfriend.
You.
All those your small girls are carrying around.
Small girls with big guns.
Let's go to the back of the girl.
If it's not the money from all these politicians, what is your business? What do you do for a living?
Please, can you help me explain to this man that I come from a line of money? I was born into this thing.
You inherited.
I'm not like this small girl.
That's okay.
I mean, I'm not about this small girl that you're carrying up and down.
Money.
Please,
you don't know the only thing.
I don't need to brag.
There is no much time. There is no much time. We are finished. Thank you very much. Please, thank you. You go and continue with your grammar here. Thank you very much for those of you who have listened and those of you who are watching us live on YouTube on Voice of the People Abuja. We say Mungo de Sosai. From us to you, we say
Wa Zo.